I'm live. Hi, guys. We are just doing every fun thing. Let me configure some things. So I hope you guys are having a good Friday and a good Halloween. I'm pulling it up in my app so that I can see what you're saying. Ooh, okay. Welcome to live chat. I don't really want to learn more, but I want that message to go away. But it's not going to go away. I also think I have a little bit of reverb on. There we go. All right. Okay. So, welcome to the live stream. All 4 people that are watching. Maybe more if this ends up being a recording. I am just going to have some fun tonight. I've been preparing a lot of new covers, so I'm excited about those, but this is my one time to say this whole evening. I am going to screw some of them up. Hey, Meredith. So we got Anka, we got Meredith, got Michael Natrin, and I'm really excited. So let's just start playing. I have all these instruments here. I think I am going to play every single one of them before this night is over. Let me get this one out, though. Start not too crazy. Before I get started, I will give credit where credit is due. No credit. There's no credit whatsoever. There's a ghost on the cameras. Okay. It keeps switching. Okay. I think that should stop it. Okay. I'm gonna do... What am I gonna do? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out which thing I'm gonna do first. You know what, let's just start out with one that I am super familiar with, because like I said, we're doing a lot of covers this evening, so... Shank butcher's ride tonight. You better shut your windows tight. They're sharpening their cleavers and their knives, and taking all their whiskey by the pint, 'cause everybody knows if you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow your ribbons from your girls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill butchers wanna catch ya awake. They used to be just like me and you. They used to be sweet little boys, but something went horribly askew. Now killing is their only source of joy, and everybody knows if you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow your ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill butchers wanna catch ya awake. Shankill butchers on the rise. They're waiting till the dead of night. They're picking at their fingers with their knives and wiping off their cleavers on their thighs. 'Cause everybody knows if you don't mind your mother's words, a wicked wind will blow your ribbons from your curls. Everybody moan, everybody shake. The Shankill butchers wanna catch ya. The Shankill butchers wanna cut ya. The Shankill butchers wanna catch you away. That's the Shankill Butchers by the Decemberists. At least I think it's by the Decemberists. There's been a lot of really good covers of that very creepy song. So, that's how we start off the live stream, everybody. I had done a lot of live streams back in the springtime and took a break for the summer. Now that everything's a little bit cooler now, figured I'd start doing it again. So, I am really curious about how it's working out with the YouTube live stream because I've only done it on Facebook before. So, yeah. Hey, Justin. Anomaly. It's good to see you in the stream. The squeaky capo of doom. My ghost is saying no. Don't do that. Okay. I've known this song for a long time. It's called Dead Egyptian Blues it's actually by a band called Hot Soup. And I actually learned it in a different key, so I'm going to do a fun little thing, which is where I run through all the chords before I start singing to make sure I got them right this time. Oh good, I'm glad it sounds and looks good, guys. Sorry, Noms. Do. Oh, Mr. Tut, what good's it do? They love your chair, but nobody cares for you. Egyptian nights were never colder, and all your friends are thousands of years older. Whatever happened to that gang down by the Sphinx? Seems they're only 40 winks away. Those girls from Cairo with their belly button jewels made you play the fool yesterday, yesterday. And now you keep in shape with Elmer's glue, 'cause you're all wrapped up in them dead Egyptian blues. Oh, Mr. Tut, they love the mask. Well, do they love you, honey, sweetheart? Don't ask. So where's those baby browns and that pearly smile? Smile that drove them wild by the early Nile. You make one terrific hieroglyphic, don't you, bro? Centuries of standing sideways turn you to a pro. Those girls from Cairo that filled your heart with lust, they've all turned to dust. Yesterday, yesterday. And those bandages don't do that much for you, 'cause you're all wrapped up in them dead Egyptian blues. Oh, Mr. Tut, they dig the tomb. Yeah, all that gold leaf brightens up a room. But what's the diff when you're stiff? What riff they're playing when your ears have spent 5,000 years decaying? What does it matter what possessions you may boast when you're just a ghost? It's only jive. Clive, your sarcophagus is glowing, but your esophagus is showing. Who cares how rich you are, love, when you look like Boris Karloff? Call Nautilus, they might even refund your dues, 'cause you're all wrapped up in them jet Egyptian blues. Oh, Mr. Tut, just wait and see. Yeah, another few thousand years they're gonna dig up me, and I'll have all my little treasures near at hand. A CD of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Little dried up Maui while we crumbled in a ball. Letter from my honey saying, love you kids so long. Some peanut butter sandwiches that have long returned to sand. Not much gold or silver, but I think you'll understand that in my way I'll be just like you, all wrapped up in them dead Egyptian blues. Because we miss our mummies. They have turned into zombies in popular culture, and we don't have mummies very much anymore. Maybe it was because of that one movie. I don't know.
Could you resize the second camera? We're back to it.
Okay. I'm doing a thing. Let's see. This guy? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I wonder if you guys are going to see this in YouTube. This is... Okay. This is the magic of Open Broadcast Studio. So, hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Yep. Whoop, whoop. All right. Is it good now? Oh. My ghost has reminded me that I have left the reverb on. But, which, I'm going to do basically all the time. So, let's see what I got here. Magic. Okay. I kind of want to do this one. No, wait. I don't want to do that one. I mean, I want to do all of them. But I want to do this one. Except I think I got to put a capo on for this one. Ba ba da 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 da. Jonathan Colton writes a lot of really fun songs, and this is probably not his only song I'm going to do tonight, but a lot of these songs kind of took the theme of being strange, and this guy's pretty strange. Welcome to my secret lair on Skull Crusher Mountain. That you've enjoyed your stay so far. I see you've met my assistant Scarface. His appearance is quite disturbing, but I assure you he's harmless enough. He's a sweetheart, calls me master, and he has a way of finding pretty things and bringing them to me. Oh, and I'm so into you, but I'm way too smart for you. Even my henchmen say I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some way to be a little bit less afraid of me, you'd see the voices that control me from inside my head say I shouldn't kill you yet. I made this half pony, half half monkey monster to please you. But I get the funny feeling that you don't like it. What's with all the screaming? You like monkeys, you like ponies. Maybe you don't like monsters so much. Maybe I use too many monkeys. Isn't it enough to know that I ruined a pony making a gift for you? Whoa, and I'm so into you, but I'm way too smart for you. Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some way to be a little bit less afraid of me, you'd see the voices that control me from inside my head say I shouldn't kill you yet. Picture the two of us alone inside my golden submarine, while up above the waves my doomsday squad ignites the atmosphere, and all the fools who live their foolish lives may find it quite explosive. Well, it won't mean half as much to me if I don't have you here. You know it isn't easy living here on Skull Crusher Mountain. So maybe you could cut me just a little slack. Would it kill you to be civil? I've been patient, I've been gracious, and this mountain is covered with wolves. Hear them howling, my hungry children. Maybe you should stay and have another drink and think about me and you. Oh, and I'm so into you, but I'm away too smart for you. Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some way to be a little bit less afraid of me, you'd see the voices that control me from inside my head say I... Find the chord, find the chord! Say I shouldn't kill you yet. There it is. Oh man. You know when you think you know the chords, and then there's that one chord. That one chord. It's not even in the key, it's just that chord. Anyway, that was fun. I'm going to do this one next. I'm going to switch out the steel string here. I might need that capo. Oh wait, there's another one. Haha. Yeah, Jonathan Colton writes a lot of really weird stuff. He's always taking a unique perspective, shall we say. So this is my Variax, and I'm using my Helix, which is a pedal board that's on the ground. All of my vocals that go into this mic are running through it. Actually, everything's running through it right now. And I haven't used the Variax too much because it's kind of scary. I mean, it's not like Halloween scary, but it's a lot. So, encoded in the software of this guitar are like many, many different types of guitars. And I don't really know guitars that well, to be honest. So, my ghost friend is trying to show you some of what I'm doing here. But this knob controls these are the Les Pauls. They're called Lesters on my guitar, and then I can kind of push this switch to get a different guitar. But they're all Les Pauls. And my reverb's on. Anyways, got the volume and the tone knobs and all that. I can change the tuning, but I don't know. I've got a fun one that's this is doing it right, yeah. So it's on the model, so. I have the bottom two strings set up to sound an octave lower than they are. But I think they sound kind of cheesy, so I haven't really like finalized that yet, so to speak. Now I'm gonna try. Mystery Train. Nah. Okay, so having a degree in guitar performance is like, you know about like how to put your fingers and how all the techniques and things and all the musical knowledge of like theory and ear training and stuff. But in terms of like gear knowledge, that's not me. That ain't me. Basically, like acoustic guitars are all I've ever known up to this point in my life. So there are like, if I'm in a crowd of musicians and there are some like gearheads talking about gear, I will just kind of like melt into the wallpaper. That one sounds better. Yeah. This song was suggested to me on Facebook. It's called Marie Laveau, and it's by Redbone. Oh, right, but I was going to play it like this. That's right. She'll put a spell on you, Marie Laveau. She'll put a spell on you, Marie Laveau. She's the witch queen, oh, of New Orleans. I'm gonna tell you a story, strange as it may seem, of zombie voodoo Gree and the witch queen of New Orleans. Lived in a magic possessed by the devil's skew. From a shack near the swamplands, Marie stirred a witch's brew. Marie Laveau, she'll put a spell on you. Marie Laveau, she'll put a spell on you. Marie Laveau, she's the witch queen, oh, of New Orleans. She'll put a spell on you, Marie Laveau. She'll put a spell on you, Marie Laveau. She's the witch queen of New Orleans. I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold calf tooth. She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9. Marie Laveau, she'll put a spell on you. I told her I was a flop with chicks. I've been this way since 1986. She looked at me and she made a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9. Marie Laveau, she'll wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine, it tastes like India ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Marie, Marie, the voodoo, she'll put a spell on you. Marie, Marie, the voodoo, she'll put a spell on you. Marie, Marie, the voodoo, she's the witch queen of New Orleans. Yay. So yeah, I mixed that one up with love potion number 9. Just having a little fun there. I think I used a clean one. And I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use something that was more funky.
I think your vocals are a little lower than your talking.
My vocals, they are a little bit lower.
And your reverb's on.
You know what? We're all just gonna have to live with reverb. No, I turned it off. Yeah. I don't know why I'm taking this off. So I'm gonna play another request. Let's see. There we go. This is People Are Strange by The Doors. But I think I play it capoed. It's just the speaker that's buzzing, right? I'll take a listen. Oh, yeah, it is a little. Let me see. Yeah, let's just do that. Wait a minute. I think this one's better.
See how your vocals are.
They are doing okay. My vocals. They are just like a little bit quieter. Do you think I should boost them? Yeah, I can boost them. Here, I just give it a little bit more gain in here. That should be good. Anyways, let's play some music. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. The Doors. I also wanted to do Boris the Spider by The Who, but I did not get around to covering it, but maybe for next year. Okay. I want to do the They Might Be Giants song that I have. Thanks for saying that the levels sound okay. I appreciate that, because all I have is my Open Broadcaster Studio software, and I kind of know where the line should be when I'm talking, but that's it. Oh, yeah! Let's switch the instruments again. Blink. That looks okay. Oh, but maybe I should put it through like something regular. Here we go. Okay. All right. Back to back, hey, belly to belly, and I don't really care, 'cause I'm stoned out already. Back to back, hey, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. It was a zombie jamboree, took place in a New York cemetery. Oh, it was a zombie jamboree, took place in a New York cemetery. Zombies from all parts of the island, some of them are great calypsonians. Since the season was carnival, they got together in Bacchanal. They're singing back to back, oh, belly to belly, and I don't really care, 'cause I'm stoned dead already. Back to back, hey, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. A female zombie, she wouldn't behave. See how she's dancing out of the grave. One hand she's holding a quart of rum, the other hand is knocking a conga drum. You know the lead singer starts to make his rhyme, while the other zombie's rocking in time. One bystander, he had this to say: was a trip to see the zombies break away. And they were singing back to back, oh, belly to belly, and I don't really care, 'cause I'm stoned dead already. Back to back, hey, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. And they were singing back to back, hey, belly to belly, and I don't really care, I'm stoned dead already. Back to back, hey, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. Oh, it was a zombie jamboree, took place in a New York cemetery. Oh, it was a zombie jamboree, took place in a New York cemetery. Zombies from all parts of the island, some of them are great calypsonians. Since the season was carnival, they got together in Bacchanal. And they were singing back to back, oh, belly to belly, and I don't really care, 'cause I'm stoned dead already. Back to back, oh, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. And they were singing back to back, oh, belly to belly, and I don't really care, 'cause I'm stoned dead already. Back to back, oh, belly to belly, it's a zombie jamboree. There you go. A zombie jamboree. Ha ha ha. That one, whoop. I got the reverb this time, my little ghosty. That song, I led a choir in its performance back in college. I was in a dorm where we actually lived together and took classes together in the dorm, which is a little unusual. But it basically meant that we all kind of bonded in ways that people that live in dorms don't usually. So we had different groups, and I was in charge of the choir pretty much almost as soon as I got there. It's a lot of fun to lead a choir, and it's one of the things that is like, it's like I cannot do it right now. I'm glad that there are other people who are finding ways around this. I saw that there's a choir in Wilmington, Delaware here that's rehearsing in a parking garage, and I think that was really creative, but you know, I'm looking forward to when we can do that again. The other song that my dorm choir did, I'm looking for it, was a They Might Be Giants song that I really like. They Might Be Giants. Oh, I just saw it. Haha. Okay. I'm gonna go with this guy. My breed love. Nylon string, so you know what, I gotta tune this one up right quick. Zombie Jamboree is actually a really it's really neat to go into Spotify or whatever, wherever you stream your music, and look up all the different versions of it, because it's been around for quite a few decades at this point. It's most lately been covered by Rockapella, flashback to like 1990, Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, but they have most recently covered it, but some of like the Calypso covers are really nice. I say covers. It's kind of like, you know, folk songs where you take the song and it mutates as a result of the folk playing the song and having a fun time. Yeah, I can do this one. Stealing capos. There we go. Now I'm ready. I was working all night in my office when a man I had recently killed called me up from a phone near my building. So I looked out the window at him. He had the same obsequious manner that was the reason I had him killed. So to calm my nerves, I sang this song to him over the phone. Turn around, turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Turn around, turn around. It's a human skull on the ground. Human skull on the ground. Turn around. I was out by myself in the graveyard. I was doing an interpretive dance when I felt something heavy and pointed strike me in the back of my neck. And then the ghost of my dance instructor pushed me down into an open grave. And as dirt rained down, she played a xylophone and sang me this song. Turn around, turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Turn around, turn around. It's a human skull on the ground. Human skull on the ground. Turn around. We were waving our arms out the window of a fast-moving passenger train, acting in an irresponsible fashion until the engineer whose back had been turned and who we thought would find us highly amusing quickly swiveled his head around, and his face, which was a paper white mask of evil, sang us the song. Turn around, turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Turn around, turn around. It's a human skull on the ground. Human skull on the ground. Turn around, turn around, turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Turn around, turn around. It's a human skull on the ground. Human skull on the ground. Turn around. Yay. And in the vein of songs that are like quirky, but maybe not funny, I got this one. This one was a request from Ms. Jill Knapp of Hot Breakfast.
Hot breakfast.
Oh, good. My ghost is participating. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out tonight. This is, well, it's an instrument. This is a woodrow, and normally they are made in the same fashion that a dulcimer is, where they have like the long frets and the short frets. This one I had custom made by the Woodrow Instrument Company in Asheville, North Carolina. And so I had them make it with chromatic frets so that I can do whatever I want. Let me see here. But yeah, ooh. Jill Knapp recommended this song to me, and actually this artist, I have another one of his. It's called The Letter, if you remember those. Once a lady did receive a letter in the mail. She cut open the envelope to see what was inside. The letter said, make copies to mail to 20 people. The chain has been around the world 50,000 times. The letter said there was a man who kept the chain unbroken. Soon afterward he won $1 million and retired. But another man had failed to keep the letter going. He was killed in an automobile just after he was fired. The lady cried, "This city is full of crazy people. Why must I put up with such rubbish every day?" She left home the very next day to see her younger sister, but she fell into an underground cavern on the way. A banker got the letter and failed to mail it promptly. Clearly he did not believe in the letter's awesome power. He fell out the window of a 7-story building, got tangled in the trolley wires, and sparks shot out his mouth. The letter fell into the hands of a Yankee antique dealer. He decided it was bunk and threw it in the cellar. He bid on an auction for a haunted Vianola. When he got it home, the ghost inside haunted his house forever. A butcher got the letter and read it top to bottom, but he did not consider himself a superstitious man. The minute that he threw it out, his blind and deaf assistant cut him into pieces and sold him by the pound. So all of you young gentlemen and all of you young ladies, I know you'll take a warning and listen well to me. Never dare to make a sport of, ridicule or laugh at the people who are not afraid to fear the powers that be. The letter. Nowadays we have spam filters. But I don't know. I just really enjoy that song and all of the crazy descriptions of things, especially the image of the guy falling on the trolley wires and sparks shooting out of his mouth. Just completely absurd. But yeah, we've been watching a lot of like near miss train videos lately, so it seems kind of realistic right now. Let me do actually Brian Dewans. I don't know how to say his name, but I'm gonna do his other song. Hope you guys are relaxing this evening, maybe having a drink, maybe just getting in the Halloween spirit. Oh, yeah, Michael, I do have to see that picture of Aaron dressed up as the Big Lebowski, by the way, so, Pixar didn't happen. Thanks for those claps, Meredith. I appreciate you hanging out. I am doing this again tomorrow on Facebook. To be honest, it's already 7:48. And I think I've done like a handful of the songs that are actually in my list. So I thought I was gonna do them both on both days, but I think I'm gonna have to split it up, and that's fine. Sure, we'll go with that. All right. This one's called The Cowboy Outlaw. Gather round, my children, and I'll tell a tale of woe about a famous cowboy outlaw who lived 100 years ago. Today his soul at last is resting peacefully in hell, though many years have passed away since through the gallows trap he fell. And the bread maker beeped. He was sitting propped up in a chair just after he was hanged, and they photographed his body as a distant church bell rang. A circus man was waiting with $50 in his coat, and he bought the cowboy outlaw so he could have him in his show. And very soon he was embalmed and toured from town to town. People paid to see the outlaw that they'd heard so much about. He stood before them with a pistol against a painted scene, the greatest cowboy outlaw that the world had ever seen. But in time he was forgotten, and no one knew his name. And when he began to fall apart, they took his booth away. They painted him with varnish, put a crown upon his head. Come and see the King of Egypt, said the sign up front instead. And then one year the circus closed, tents were packed away, and he was sold to an amusement park on Massachusetts Bay. He was sold for next to nothing, and they packed him in the van. They thought they'd bought a dummy, but they'd really bought a man. He was sprayed a special color to help him look fright, and they hung him from a gallows 'neath an ultraviolet light. He hung there in a spook house for many, many years, as youthful paces passed him by in tiny railroad cars. Until one fine and fateful day in 1976, he fell down from the gallows when the hangman's noose unhitched. His arm broke at the shoulder and he clattered to the floor. And the man who went to fix him was stunned by what he saw. And the teenage boys did holler, and the teenage girls did faint when they saw the bone protruding from the varnish and the paint. A coroner came to serve him and ran a slew of tests. They found out who he was in time and laid his soul to rest. 100 years have come and gone since he said his final words. I'm not afraid to die and leave behind this rotten world. So go and pull the lever, hangman. Now my race on earth is run. And he thought his life was ended, but it had only just begun. He thought his life was ended, but it had only just begun. I love a good ghost story. That's not really a ghost story. It's just a, I don't know. I don't know what you would call that. It's macabre. That's the word. I tuned in. I must have tuned into the Hot Breakfast live stream like right after they had played it. So I hopefully will go and hear the recording on Facebook sometime. Oh, cool. Oh no, I was gonna pair that one with where is it? Where is it? It's the Johnny Cash song. It's not Ghostbusters, it's Ghost Riders. Different ghost things. There we go. Who you gonna call? That song's for next year, unfortunately. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky. Horses snorting fire as they ride on, hear their cry. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, Ghostbusters in the sky. I had to do it. Riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across the endless skies. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky, Ghostbusters in the sky. Anyways, Ghostbusters. I think I was at a work picnic with my guitar. I single-handedly entertained a 4-year-old for about an hour with Ghostbusters. But I wasn't actually playing Ghostbusters. I was just making up ridiculous lyrics about everything being eaten by ghosts, I think. All right. How many more songs should I do? My ghost in front of me says I should do one more song. That probably makes sense. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope it's been a fun time. It's been fun for me. If you're in the chat and you really wanted to hear something that you requested, this would be the ideal time to yell it. Okay, Michael just says all the songs. That's helpful. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, Shank Butcher's people eater. Sounds terrible. A million. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I'll probably do this one again tomorrow night. It's gonna be real stupid. But, I just want to. That's not what I want. I just want some nice reverb. Here we go. Okay. If you're not familiar with the song, I'd encourage you to Google it after this stream is over, because there is a fantastic production of this song. You're walking in the woods. There's no one around, and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him, Shia LaBeouf. He's following you about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you, Shia LaBeouf. You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now, and you can see there's blood on his face. My God, there's blood everywhere. Running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. He's brandishing a knife, it's Shia LaBeouf. Lurking in the shadows, Hollywood superstar Shia LaBeouf. Living in the woods, Shia LaBeouf. Killing for sport, Shia LaBeouf. Eating all the bodies, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Now it's dark, and you seem to have lost him, but you're hopelessly lost yourself. Stranded with a murderer, you creep silently through the underbrush. Aha! In the distance, a small cottage with a light on. Hope! You move stealthily toward it, but your leg, it's caught in a bear trap, gnawing off your leg. Quiet, quiet, limping to the cottage. Quiet, quiet. Now you're on the doorstep, sitting inside Shia LaBeouf, sharpening an axe, Shia LaBeouf, but he doesn't hear you enter, Shia LaBeouf. You're sneaking up behind him, strangling superstar Shia LaBeouf, fighting for your life with Shia LaBeouf, wrestling a knife from Shia LaBeouf, stab him in his kidney, safe at last from Shia LaBeouf. You limp into the dark woods, blood oozing from your stump leg. You've beaten Shia LaBeouf. Wait, he isn't dead! Shy surprise, there's a gun to your head and death in his eyes, but you can do jujitsu. Body slam superstar Shia LaBeouf. Legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing an axe at Shia LaBeouf, but blood is draining fast from your stump leg. He's dodging every swipe, he parries the You fall to your knees and catch your breath. You've finally safe from Shia LaBeouf. Happy Halloween! I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I really did. Thank you so much for just hanging out and having a good time. And I'm not going to plug anything. Just go and have a great Halloween. Enjoy your Saturdays. And I'll see you again tomorrow night.